Good morning. My name is Paula Suggs with Epitome Tax and Insurance, and today I want to give you some information hot off the press. Last Friday, Congress passed a Bipartisan Budget Act of 2018. It extended about 40 provisions that had expired at the end of 2017, and now they're retroactive, extended to December 31st, 2017. So what does that mean? Well, you all have been getting ready to do your tax returns for 2017. And so if you've already done your tax returns, you may need to go back and do an amendment if one of these changes applies to you. So there are three changes that I like to focus on and let you know about. One is with private mortgage insurance. That's PMI. So in the past, PMI was deductible since 2007. Now that expired in 2016. And so if you've already done your taxes in January or February, up to today, February 13th, you would not have been able to take the deduction for PMI. And so you may need to go back and do your taxes again as an amendment to get that extra credit. Now remember, PMI applies if you itemize on your tax return. So that would be on a Schedule A. So you want to go look at your mortgage statement, see if there's PMI. That's, again, private mortgage insurance. That's if you had 20%, not 20% down when you got your house, you may have PMI apply. So you want to look at your Schedule A where it has your mortgage interest and compare that to the statements that you've received in the mail from the mortgage insurance company. The second one is the tuition and fees deduction. That also expired on 2016 and now has been extended through 2017. So this is the deduction that allows certain taxpayers to deduct the cost of college tuition and other education-related expenses. So this one was capped at $4,000 for individuals as long as you didn't make more than $65,000 as an individual or $130,000 if you're married filing jointly. So if you've already done your taxes and you had some education expenses that you weren't able to take advantage of, this is the time to go back and see if maybe you can get some more in terms of refund. The last one that I want to talk about is the discharge of debt for your qualified principal residents. So since 2007, there was the Mortgage Forgiveness and Debt Relief Act. And so this allowed you to exclude up to $2 million from your income. And so in particular, this applies for those of you who may have experienced a foreclosure in 2017. Now you can go back and you can exclude the debt forgiveness as income for 2017. So in the past, if you had a foreclosure, if your car was repossessed, or you call the credit card company and you ask them to forgive debt, they would send you a statement. And it's kind of like phantom income. So if they forgave you for the debt, then that becomes income to you, and that income is taxable and reportable. In particular, if in the case of foreclosure in your mortgage, you're able to be forgiven up to $2 million and exclude that amount from taxable income. So that was a big deal. So if you've already done your taxes and you have reported that cancellation of debt as income, again, now is the time to get with your tax professional and to do an amendment to try and save some taxes in regards to that. There's some other things that are applied we won't talk to today, but keep in mind there are lots of incentives around energy production and conservation for those of you who have fuel cell motor vehicles or who have done some residential energy upgrades, that you also want to talk to a tax professional about how these changes may impact you and whether or not you need to also do an amendment on your tax return. So again, just wanted to let you know those things are hot off the press that have some immediate impact on those of you who got on it really early and got your taxes done. You may need to go back and do a second look. If you have any other questions, you can always feel free to call my office. I'm here to help. Again, Paula Suggs, Epitome Tax and Insurance. Our phone number is 281-346-3212. And please check out our Facebook page. Facebook.com/Epitome Financial. That's EPITOME Financial. And follow us, and we'll be sure and keep you updated as future things come down the pike. Have a great